Hey you guys, happy Thursday. Hope you're having a great day so far. So I'm very excited. We're going to do a nice, quick, and easy video today. Nothing too crazy. We're going to be trying something new today for the first time, and I'm so excited. This just came out. This is Kosas, the brand Kosas, and it's their brand new Revealer Skin Improving Foundation with broad spectrum SPF 25. Look how pretty that is. So cute. And it says it has a medium coverage with a natural, dreamy finish. So I'm very excited. That doesn't mean super matte. I've been trying to stay away from matte foundations lately because my skin is dry and I usually have to put on moisturizer before makeup. That way my makeup stays glowy and healthy looking and not get a bunch of dry patches throughout the day. So super excited about this. First off, the packaging is always gorgeous. I love that. I got mine in shade Light Neutral 140, which is described as light with subtle pink undertones. So when I did my shade match, it came up with this and I was kind of like, is that real? Because usually I don't get the pink undertones, but you never know. We're going to give it a go. So I'm very excited about this. If you guys know, we have tried the Kosas Revealer Concealer as well as the Cloud Set Powder from Kosas. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It is in like a few videos ago. So I'm very excited to get to try this with you guys. If I should have opened it ahead of time. Do you think I did? No. I like that it has SPF in it. Look, it looks just like the concealer. How cute. They match so well. I love that. So, like I said, it has zinc oxide 7.5%, which is their sunscreen. This is supposed to be clean makeup for skincare freaks. I love that. Safe for sensitive skin, dermatologist tested, clinically tested, allergy tested, non-comedogenic, non-irritating, silicone-free, free of mineral oil, talc, fragrance, parabens, sulfates, phthalates. So that's one thing I do like about this is there's no talc. There's no talc, which I can appreciate because I didn't realize how much talc is in makeup products, and I still use them, of course, but it's good to have other options as well for people who don't want talc in their makeup routine. So, very excited. So we're going to get started. I'm going to use products along with this one that I know work on a regular basis for me. So we're going to start off with a priming water like I always do. You guys know I always start my base with a priming water, and I've been really enjoying the Milani Make It Last Floral Scented Setting Spray. They have plenty of other scents if you don't like a floral scent, but this is their new Bloom collection. If you haven't seen that video, it is a few videos back as well. But they have other ones. They just have an original that doesn't have a scent. So if you don't like scented, go grab that because the formulas are the same. The setting power is the same. It's just the scent is mixed up. So let's give it a go. And I like the mister on this. So here we go. And yes, I douse my face in priming water. I love it. It feels so refreshing, especially when like you have the heat on all day and your skin kind of feels like, it is time. So I start off with some priming water, and then we're gonna go in with, I like to use two different primers. One of the ones I always use on a constant basis, which I'm probably going to need to get another one soon, is the No Problem Primer by Touch in Soul. It's a smooth and pore covering primer. Now, I have dry skin, but I have humongous pores on my nose and my T-zone. So I do like to use this just in that area. So it looks just a little bit goes a long way with this. And I'm just going to start tapping it in those spots. And I do, my smile lines as well, and in the crease of my nose. So if you are looking for a pore filler, I would definitely give this a try. This bottle has lasted me forever because a little goes a long way. But it really does have a nice smoothing effect without overly mattifying the skin, which, see, I still have that glow from my moisturizer in my skin, but it smooths out the pores, which I like. I don't like super mattifying products anymore, unfortunately, because I'm dry skin. But if you're oily skin and you still want that dewy complexion but want something that's going to help with your oils, definitely give this a go. It's really good. But then I do go over on the outside of my face with the Milani Glass Skin Primer with Peach Extract. I love this stuff. I haven't found it anywhere else. This is my only bottle, and I need to scope where I can get this because I think it was a limited edition. I'm so sad because I love it so much, and I can't even get it out of the bottle. It's like a lotion consistency, and I like to put that all over the rest of my face. It just gives that beautiful glass skin if you want that, and I do like to put it where I put the other primer as well. I just tap it, tap it, tap it. very gently. And we're good to go. Let's get this foundation on. I've been waiting for you guys. I'm so freaking excited. I grabbed a beauty blender, a dampened beauty blender as well. Sorry about that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do half the side with a brush. This is just a Sonia Kashuk stippling foundation brush you can get at Target. And we use a dampened beauty blender for half, and we'll see how the coverage works. But I'm so excited. I usually am a full coverage girl, but this struck my interest very much so. So let's get into this. This does have a pump, which I love. Let's see how she looks. That's how she looks, just like a regular foundation. Now, if you have the concealer, this smells exactly like the concealer. It has a slight, like, floral, but not overly floral scent. It's like a fresh floral, I would say. But that is what she looks like. So we're going to use the brush first. So I'm just going to tap my finger. That was one pump. And I'm just going to go over like this. Now, we are going to see if we could build it as well. Put it on some of my nose. Okay. I'm going to get up really close with you guys so you guys can see the application. I'm going to use my mirror. That way I can see. But let's get into this. I'm so freaking excited. Let's see how it goes. It is blending out really nicely. Now, if you have sensitivity to fragrance, just be careful because this does have a little bit of a scent to it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I always want to be honest with you, and I want you to be able to trust me. So if you have a overly sensitive skin to fragrance, just be careful with this, okay? I mean, I don't think it's gonna bother it, but definitely just do a patch test. But look at that so far. That is beautiful. And I'm literally using this stippling brush. I am not smearing it around. I'm tapping it in. But look at this coverage. Now it's supposed to be a medium coverage. We're going to look at this side. This is without all my redness and stuff, freckles. And look at this. You still can see my skin peeking through. It is a medium coverage so far. I love the coverage actually. Usually I'm full coverage, but this is really nice. It keeps a little bit of my redness poked out, but not overly dramatic like this right here. So it looks like my skin still, but it looks glowy without looking overly glowy. You know what I mean? Some foundations, they're really luminous and you look like you have like a sheen on your face. This looks just like a nice, healthy, lit from within glow, which I definitely can appreciate. Let's put one more pump. Just like that. And I'm actually just going to use the butt of the blender. And we're going to go in. Ooh. That's really pretty. Now, if you want, it does give you more coverage when you're using a brush, as you can see. So if you want a more full, like not full coverage, but a more full medium coverage, I would definitely go with a brush. But let's see if we could build it after as well. But I really am enjoying this. Now, a wear test. I'm going to do a video next week talking about all the foundations that we did first impressions on the channel so far. Anastasia, Huda. We're going to include this one because I'm going to use this one several times over the weekend. And we're going to talk about them. I don't want to just leave you guys with first impressions. I want to tell you my final thoughts on them and how they worked for me. Some worked, some didn't. We'll have to talk about it. Which side do you guys prefer, the sponge or the brush? Now let's try to build it up a little bit. We're going to try it with both tools again. So far, it is giving that beautiful medium coverage with a nice glowy finish, which I love. Love, love, love. So let's go in with the brush again. We're going to squirt one more pump, but use half and half. So I'm literally going to take half of this and try to build this up. And then I'll save the other half with the sponge for the other side. I just want to see if it'll build up for us and not get cakey. So let's give it a go. So I'm just using the brush on the brush side. I want to keep it, because I know some people like to use brushes, some use sponges, whatever you prefer. It definitely is buildable. As you can see, it did cover up a little bit more of my redness. It's not as much poking through, but it's still poking through. It doesn't feel super heavy on the skin either, which I like. I don't like foundations that if you build them up or if they're full coverage where you feel like they're settling on your skin and it feels weighed down. I don't like that. So this is not doing that so far. I hope that made sense. All right, let's try the other side. This is what we're looking like. This side is built up. Now we're going to build this side up. So I'm going to use a sponge like we did. Let's get the rest of the product on there. This is a really pretty foundation. I really like this side. Look at that. I'm not saying I don't like this side, but I prefer the sponge side for this foundation. Look how beautiful and gleamy and natural, more natural that looks. You know what I mean? This one looks like it sunk in really nicely and looks so beautiful. Which side do you guys prefer, the brush or the sponge? They both are so pretty, but let me know what you guys think. I'm going to continue. I'm going to do this really quickly. You have seen me do this before, but I am going to go in with their concealer. This baby right here. All right, so I just finished putting the concealer on. As you can see, it also is a medium coverage. It's not full coverage, but it still has a beautiful brightening effect under the eyes, which I really like. I did pick a little bit yellow of a shade for me, so next time I will go with a lighter one and try it, and I probably would like it better. It does still brighten, even though it's a little bit yellow for my undertones, but these two work really well together so far. I really enjoy these two together. They should work together, the concealer and foundation in the same brand, but some don't. But this one, so far, blended really nicely together. Looks really seamless. There's no line there of demarcation, you know what I mean, where your concealer and foundation meet. They don't have a line, which I really like. So next I'm going to do is I'm going to throw on some cream blush and bronzer, and then we'll be back to talk about the powder. All right, you guys, so we are back. I just finished my base complexion. I finished off with the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in the shade Honey Drip, which I really love to give a nice sun-kissed moment. And then the Minori Scarlet Blush. They have another shade called Orchid, but this is Scarlet, and it is so freaking beautiful. Go check them out. They are such a wonderful brand. Love the packaging. It's frosted glass. Those are so reliable, both of those. They work so well, and look how pretty and natural that looks. So we're going to continue. We're going to go and continue with the Kosas Cloud Set Big Setting and Smoothing Powder. I got mine in the shade Breezy Sheer Light. That is what she looks like. And then it is a baked formula, as you can see. And I've been really enjoying this formula. So I do have creases under my eyes because I do have fine lines under there. I'm getting old. And a lack of sleep. I don't know about you guys, but like the last like week or something, I've been having nightmares. I don't know what that means. I hope it's nothing crazy, but it is what it is, I guess. So I'm going to use this e.l.f. Blush brush, but I use it for my under eyes. I thought this would be really good because it's so flexible. I don't think it'd be good for blush for me personally, just because it would plop it all in one spot, but for this, I thought this would be really good. So let's give it a go. That way you can like push it in. Look at the difference, like it's so pretty. I might need a little bit smaller of a brush though. Actually no. Look at the smoothing effect. So pretty. I really do love this powder. Like I said, I can be scared of powders, especially if you have dry skin. It can be terrifying because then you look, you know, sometimes it gets really crepey and really wrinkly and it makes it look worse, some powders. That's why it's very hard to find a powder that works. But if you have dry skin and you're looking for a really good under eye powder, this Kosas Baked Powder is amazing. Give it a try. I don't like to put it all over my face, only in the brightness areas and where I, like in my cheek area, I go in with a little bit of a loose powder or a powder foundation, but like in the center of my face, I go in with this. So I literally just pack it into where I want it and then I would go in with loose powder. I'm not going to go in with loose powder today, but this is what we're looking like with the Kosas foundation, the Kosas concealer. Whoops, I drop it. And the Kosas powder. What do you guys think? I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup. I will come back and we'll talk about final thoughts. All right, you guys, so I just finished my complete face of makeup and I have a few thoughts. So I finished everything up. We are here to talk about the foundation, the first impressions of this foundation. So far, I really do like it. A lot of foundations immediately crease in my smile lines and they look really bad from the start. This isn't that bad. It isn't that bad at all. And it looks really beautiful and naturally glowy. I love the coverage on it. Like I said, I'm usually used to full coverage, but this looks really nice and it covers enough where I feel not so, you know, self-conscious about my redness, but to where it still looks like my skin. So I think so far, without doing a wear test yet, we're going to do a wear test and then we will come back in a week and a half and we'll talk about it. So far, I really like this. I think this would be great for anybody because it's not making your skin feel greasy or oily or anything like that. It's just a nice glow from within kind of look. I put highlighter on, so that's why I'm glowing to the gods right now. But I really do like this, and I like that there is SPF 25. Yes, use more sunscreen than that. Don't just rely on your foundation sunscreen. Put SPF on your face before your makeup. But so far, this combo right here, I really do love these products. I haven't tried other Kosas products except that mascara, which I think I threw out because it was so clumpy I couldn't even use it. But so far, these are definitely amazing. I use these two all the time, and now I'm definitely using this a lot. I really just love the finish of it. It is beautiful. It is enough to cover things that you want covered, but not enough to where it's smothering your skin, and it's super lightweight. So, what I think, give it a try. I'm definitely going to be doing a wear test on it, and then like in a week and a half, we're going to talk about this foundation, the Anastasia foundation, the Huda foundation, and I will tell you my final thoughts on all of them after I do wear tests. So, super excited. I hope you guys enjoyed this really quick little first impressions on the Kosas foundation. Let me know what you think, how it looks. Let me know what you think of this look. Do you want to see how I did it? Do you want to see how I did the pretty sunset vibes? I will definitely do a tutorial for you guys, but another St. Patty's Day look is coming up soon, so a lot of stuff coming. Ipsy, BoxyCharm, all the fun stuff coming this month. So please, if you are not subscribed yet and you want to be part of our little friend circle here of beauty, please just hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you. And also, if you have any ideas of products, brands you want to see, please DM me on Instagram. If we're not friends yet on Instagram, please look below. My link is below. I'd love to get to know you and support you, as well as you can comment below. So, all right, you guys, have a great night. Stay safe, and I will see you very soon.